Hi guys, today I'm reviewing the ZeroWater 23 cup dispenser. It's 10.5 inches tall, 15 inches long, and 6 inches wide. It's a very light unit. The unit comes with this 23 cup container, lid that opens for easy filling, water reservoir, filter, TDS meter that tells you what's in your water. It measures dissolved solids in water, a manual for the TDS meter, and step-by-step instructions. The plastic is BPA free. This filter has a 5-stage filtering system versus the standard 2-stage carbon filters that go into a Brita, for example. This filter should remove all dissolved solids in your water. How does the filter work? According to ZeroWater, when water passes through the ion exchange filters, the ions that you may not want in the water or may make the water taste bad are collected and exchanged with water ions like hydrogen. When the TDS meter reads 006, it's time to change the filter. How long the filter lasts depends on the TDS level of your water. An average TDS level of 150 to 200 should give you about 30 gallons of water. The lower the TDS level, the longer your filter will last. The filters can be recycled by mailing them to ZeroWater. I've put a link to that information in the description below. Since the dispenser is pretty narrow, it should fit in most refrigerators. It's easy to pull out when you need to dispense water. When you first get the unit, wash all the parts in warm soapy water and rinse out. To install the filter, remove the cover and water reservoir. Twist the filter into the bottom of the reservoir. Tighten the filter to make sure it's completely sealed. Put the reservoir in, put the lid on, open, and fill the reservoir with cold tap water. If you want to purchase this dispenser, I've put a link in the description below. This is the cloudy water that comes out of my tap. Just gonna pour it in. The water seems to be stuck. Sometimes there's an air bubble. Let me just pull this out. Okay, it's coming out. It's coming out pretty fast. Okay, there it goes. The water didn't want to go down, so I just tapped a few times and now it's moving down. Push the button to dispense water. The button is a little bit hard to press. There's one little drop of water, but nothing really dripped out. To use the TDS meter, remove the cap, press the on-off button. It'll say 0. And insert the meter into the water no more than 1 to 2 inches. It's not waterproof. Wait for the numbers to stabilize, and as you can see, it's 0. I'll taste the water. It tastes clean, but it does have a little bit of acidity to it. There's a very mild bitterness to the water. It's very mild, but I can taste it. Now I'll pour water from my Brita filter. This is the 10 cup everyday pitcher. I'll put the meter in. Wait for the numbers to stabilize. The numbers stabilize and it's 323. I'll taste the Brita water. There's no bitter taste at all with this water. There's no acidity that I can taste. But I do feel that the ZeroWater tastes cleaner, like it has less deposits in it. It's just a little bit bitter. The Brita water tastes, I don't want to say heavier, but it does taste like it might have more solids in it. And the meter did read much higher than with the ZeroWater. Taste-wise, I prefer the Brita. I guess I was hoping to be blown away by the taste of the ZeroWater water, and I wasn't. After you shake the water off your tester or wipe it with a tissue. When you're using the tester and you get a reading and you pull it out of the water, the reading is going to go away. So you can press the hold button when it's still in the water. So it keeps the reading when you pull it out of the water. Just a note about total dissolved solids in water. The Environmental Protection Agency establishes standards for drinking water, and it falls into two categories. There are primary standards and secondary standards. Primary standards are based on health, and secondary standards are based on taste and odor and color. There's no primary drinking water standard for the TDS, but the secondary standard for TDS is 500 milligrams per liter. If you want to learn more about the primary standards and secondary standards for water, I'll put a link in the description below. When the TDS level showed over 300 for the Brita water, that does not mean that the water is a health hazard. So from what the EPA is saying, unless the TDS level of your water is above 500, it's really not going to affect your health. The TDS level has more to do with the look and taste of your water. As for the taste, I can tell you I prefer the taste of the Brita water with a higher TDS than the ZeroWater with a 0 TDS level. If you're really concerned with what's in the water that comes out of your faucet, you can always buy a reverse osmosis testing package online. If you'd like to give the ZeroWater dispenser a try, I've put the link in the description below. I hope this review was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.